we're gonna be doing something a little bit different today because of the way that I schedule my day. So it is 6:57, really 6:55, and I'm on my way home. Finished my second workout right now. And then I have dinner reservations at 8 o'clock. So I need to make sure that I can go home, shower, change, iron a little bit, make sure I'm ready to go. And then, it's date night at that point. So really I wanted to make sure that I finished everything I had to do for the day beforehand. And this is one of the last things I got to do. I need to do this, and then I have 5 more pages to read. I already read like at least 6 or 7. So I want to round down and make sure I get that 10 without a doubt. So I have that going on, and yeah, so now I'm here. I mean, this is a little bit different than some of the ways that I've done these videos before, but I thought I would switch it up and just kind of, share something. One of the things that I recognized that I was going to talk about yesterday, and then I forgot. I thought of it earlier, like 5 minutes ago, and now it's off my mind again. Weird. Oh no, it's this. So if you ever do this, the 75 Hard program, the mental toughness program, you're gonna realize you're gonna get to a point where eventually, when you have forks in the road, you choose the hardest option because you know what's the best for you. Now, last year I think that happened around like day 25, 30 maybe halfway. I was like, you know what, I want to make this harder. I want to keep doing the hard things. Now I'm 2 weeks in, and I'm back to that level where I'm looking at things and I see 2 different options, and let me take the hardest one. Let me see how hard I can push myself and see where I can actually end up. Those are the things that really start to mold and refine you as well. As the saying goes, pressure makes diamonds, iron sharpens iron. You gotta burn the metal to bend it, whatever analogy you want to use. That's all what it is. Because, I can go to the gym and I can throw around some weights and I can do the same exact workouts every week, week after week, week after week, after week, after week. And that would be decent maybe for my health, but you can't really grow that way. Eventually you have to up the weights. Eventually you have to change the workouts at some level. And anybody who operates at a high level will tell you that, 100%. For example, say you're a realtor. If you want to become the best realtor in the county, you can't just sell $250,000 houses. It's not going to happen. You could sell two $250,000 houses a day, but are people going to say you're the best realtor? I mean, maybe, but if there's somebody else in the county who's selling $1 million houses 2 a week, they seem like a better realtor than you, even though you're selling 3 or 4 times as many houses, right? So it really comes down to what your goals are, but at the main level, you got to recognize that to really start to grow and to really see improvement and to really see results, you have to do the hard things. And that's the old adage that I will refer back to here again. The most successful people do what needs to get done even when they don't feel like it. That's it. It's simple. Most people, I'm not saying most people, but I think like the large majority of people, 90, 95%, when they set goals or when they have ambitions, ultimately, or generally speaking, they know what they need to do to get there. They know what they should be doing to reach their goals, but they don't act on it. Sometimes they don't have motivation. Sometimes they don't feel like it. Sometimes the weather was bad. Sometimes the investor didn't want to invest. Sometimes their boss didn't appreciate them. Okay, so what? So what? And that's the other thing, the expression, nobody cares, work harder. That's it. Most of the time, if we're at all intelligent, at any level, we know what we need to do. We just got to do it. We just got to execute. But that's the hardest part. Because some people will execute for a little bit, some people will execute for a little while, but then they get tired, then they lose motivation, then their accountability goes away, whatever it is. Ultimately, or eventually, a lot of people stop doing what they know they need to do to get their goals. Then they look around 10 years later and they say, what happened? Well, what happened was you stopped doing the work. And I'm very blessed, very fortunate to be in a situation where I have those strong accountability partners around me. One of my best friends was, he's in a great position right now, just got a promotion. He got a promotion within a year at a new role. He's pushed past any goals that we had set at this point, any personal, professional goals that we had set at this point. He's surpassed them all. And he's still gone. Nobody cares. Work harder. Do what needs to get done 100% of the time. And this is the first time I actually have to make a turn. I've been going straight the entire time on the video, which is why I did it this time. But do what needs to get done every single day, day after day, and keep pushing. I'm getting back to the point of this program where I want the hardest route because I know the results that come with it. And I want the hardest route because I know it makes me stronger. So I'm getting hungry for the work right now. That's why I'm doing this again. Locked in. God bless.